God message today. The rain had just stopped falling over the hills of Maribel. Soft clouds parted slowly, revealing a golden sky that seemed to whisper the arrival of something sacred. In the stillness of that hour, as the trees exhaled mist and the earth smelled like renewal, a presence stirred, gentle yet unmistakable. If you are hearing these words now, if your soul feels drawn to this moment, it is not by accident, it is not coincidence. This is destiny rising from the quiet spaces of your life. You, dear soul, have been brought here by a force greater than chance. Eliana, the messenger of light, has walked beside you quietly for months, through your doubts, your nights of longing, your silent prayers you thought no one heard, but every moment led here to this very breath. You are not lost. You are not forgotten in the tides of the world. Every tear that clung to your cheek, every whispered why, every step you took through invisible storms, it was all seen, all of it. And now your season is changing, not just slightly, not just eventually. Now there is a sacred unfolding happening in your life, orchestrated by the hands of the Almighty, hands that have crafted galaxies, yet still cradle your heart with perfect gentleness. You are being drawn into alignment, guided not by chance, but by intention. The archangel Salel, with wings brushed in the hues of dawn, has been assigned to your spirit. He moves not just in heaven but on earth, arranging the moments you thought were delays, turning them into divine appointments. Listen closely. Close your eyes if you must. This is not a screen with mere words. This is a sanctuary in sound, a portal into the divine. There's someone coming into your life, and they are not just a partner, not just a name or face. Their soul has recognized yours across time, across dimensions. This is Ezra, the one prepared for you as you were being prepared for him. Ezra has walked a wilderness too, his own storms, his own battles, but like two rivers once separated, your paths now curve toward the same sea, and it's closer than you know. He does not arrive empty handed. He comes with the abundance of heaven folded into his spirit, peace that heals, love that endures, and purpose that multiplies. This is not temporary affection, this is covenant, an agreement written in light, ratified in heaven, sealed by divine timing. You are ready. You are ready for a love that doesn't run when it rains, a love that weathers, that tends, that listens. Ezra has seen you in dreams he couldn't explain. He's heard echoes of your laughter in moments of silence. Now, the veil is lifting, the meeting is near, and as he approaches, so does more. The doors that refused to open before, the ones you knocked on until your hands bled, are swinging wide now, not by force, not by effort, but by divine orchestration. The career, the breakthrough, the opportunity, all of it is aligning now like stars responding to command. Can you feel it? The weight on your chest easing? That's divine release. That's heaven loosening the cords of yesterday's pain. That's your ancestors smiling from realms unseen because they know what's coming. Yes, they know. Grandmother Girelle, who once prayed in silence beside an open window, saw this moment in vision. Your great uncle Marian, who spoke little but carried faith like a lantern, held your name in every sacred chant. You carry legacy in your lungs. You carry promises in your bones. This isn't the middle of your story. This is the divine turning point. The part they'll one day call the beginning of everything. Eliana, your angel speaks still. You have waited, child of grace. And the wait was not punishment, it was preparation. You needed to become who you are now so you could carry what is coming. And what's coming? Healing that leaves no scar, joy that fills rooms, provision that flows like a river, connection that transcends the surface, purpose that burns like holy fire. This is your inheritance. This is your moment. And it's not just spiritual, it's tangible. Bank accounts long empty will feel the breath of restoration. Friendships once broken will bloom again. The mirror will reflect more than weariness. It will shine with glory. You will see it. You will feel it. You are standing on holy ground. Take a breath. Feel the trembling beneath your feet. That's heaven moving mountains. That's the old falling away. That's fear losing its grip. The lies that told you you were too late, they were never true. Time bends when God speaks. He restores what was lost and returns what was stolen, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. There is music in the air around you now, a sound not of this world. Listen, it's the symphony of angels dancing around your name. They have carried your message, not just today, but for lifetimes. They are with you still. You will no longer cry yourself to sleep, wondering if anyone sees you. You will no longer chase love that wounds. The love that finds you now will be medicine. The joy that fills you now will be sacred. Ezra is not just coming, he is arriving in divine rhythm, and he carries his own message from heaven. I choose you. I've always chosen you. So, when you walk forward from this message, walk like the heavens are behind you, because they are. Walk like light is on your side, because it is. This is not about religion, this is about relationship between you and the Creator, between you and your angels, between you and the one who's been searching for your soul in the dark. His name is on the wind, Ezra. And yours? Yours is etched on the scrolls of the divine. You are a Lyra, beloved of the Most High. Your name means winged promise, and your life is the evidence of resurrection. Don't look back. The past is done. The future has already begun. The rain has stopped. The sky is opening. Your miracle is walking toward you now. Don't just hope. Receive. In the quiet morning light of Rose Lane Valley, where the fog rises like prayers from the earth, something sacred is stirring. Not everyone can feel it. Not everyone is meant to. But you were chosen to receive this. the breeze that touches your face, the pulse within your chest, even the path that led you here. All of it was divinely orchestrated. Hear this now. The angels have gathered. They are speaking softly to your soul. And if you pause, if you truly listen, you will hear them whispering your name. Seren, yes, Seren, chosen of God, beloved of light. This moment was written long before your first breath. It is no accident that you find yourself here, drawn to this truth, ready to receive what heaven has been preparing you for. The journey hasn't been easy, God knows. Every night of aching silence, every unanswered prayer, every moment of wondering when or why has been held in the hands of the Creator. And now the shift begins. There is a man walking toward your destiny. His name is Talon. He has been tested by fire, just as you have. He has been refined through loneliness, shaped by his longing, strengthened by his faith, and just like you, he almost gave up until now, until this divine collision set in motion by the Father's will. You and Thailand were never meant to live in fragments. You were created as complements, reflections of God's heart in human form. Your union is not ordinary. It is not the kind the world can label or define. It is sacred, appointed, a soul bond woven into the very heavens before the stars were placed in the sky. And now it unfolds, not in chaos, but in divine timing. There will be those who question, there will be those who doubt. Let them, for this connection does not answer to the logic of man, it answers to the call of God. Let go of the fear, release the doubt. The angels of the Most High, led by Amriel, have guarded this connection with the fierceness of divine warriors. No weapon formed against it shall no weapon formed against it shall prosper. No force shall divide what God has joined in spirit before it ever touched the earth. You are not entering this season alone. Heaven is walking beside you, and inside of you, the Spirit is rising with strength you didn't know you had. Everything you've endured, every heartbreak, every disappointment, every delay was preparation. It wasn't punishment. It was making room in your heart for something real, something holy. Talent is not perfect, and neither are you. But together, you are complete. You will challenge each other. You will sharpen one another. You will fall to your knees in prayer when the world tries to pull you apart. But with God as the center, you will rise stronger every time. This is more than love. It is ministry. More than comfort. It is commission. God is not just giving you a partner, He's giving you purpose. You and Thailand will heal wounds, first your own, then others. You will speak life into broken places. You will carry light into shadows. Your love will be a testimony, a lighthouse for others adrift in waiting. And yes, the wait was long, but oh, how worth it. For in the wait, your faith grew roots. In the wait, your identity in Christ was established. And now your harvest has come. Do not resist the timing. The enemy would love for you to give in to impatience, to believe the lie that you've been forgotten. But, child of God, you have never been out of his sight. Your name, Seren, is etched into the palms of his hands. The love you're about to walk into will not ask you to shrink, to hide, to beg. It will celebrate you, see you, protect you. It will nurture your calling, not compete with it. It will not fear your fire. It will fan your flame. This isn't a fleeting romance. This is a covenant, a rock to build a life upon. You and Thalen will build legacy, brick by sacred brick. Dreams once dismissed will now take root. Seeds long planted in tears will bloom in joy. So take a breath. Let peace flood your lungs. Let grace cover your thoughts. You do not have to prove your worth for this love. You were made for it, designed in the image of God, worthy not because of what you do, but because of who He is. And now He says to you, it is time, time to receive, time to believe again, time to let love in, not the world's version, but mine. Time to walk into what I've promised you. Heaven is rejoicing. The angels are dancing. Because finally, what was once only seen in the spirit is becoming flesh. Your love story is stepping out of the shadows and into the light. Talon is near. His prayers have echoed yours. His longing has matched yours. And together, your voices will rise like a holy offering. There will be challenges. There will be storms. But I, the Lord, will be your anchor. You will not fail. You will not fall. You will rise. So hold fast, Seren. The next time you feel the warmth of the sun, know it's my love confirming this word to you. The next time you see repeating numbers, know the angels are near, aligning every step. The next time you feel hope stirring again, don't run from it, run to it. For this is not just your moment, this is your miracle. You've waited, you've wept, you've warred in the spirit. Now watch me work, watch me bring it all together in ways you could never imagine. This is your time. This is your anointed season. This is the answer you've longed for, and it's here. The road to Elohim, a divine love story. Elohim stood at the edge of the quiet lake in Willow Ridge, her breath catching in the stillness of dawn. A soft wind kissed her cheeks, and the first golden rays of the morning sun danced upon the water like promises unspoken. She had walked a long road to get here, through loss, through silence, through the sacred ache of waiting. And now something within her stirred. The angels had begun to whisper. She didn't hear them with her ears, but her soul recognized the shift, the flu, before a miracle. It was not just a new day, it was a divine moment, written long ago in the heart of God. Elohim had always loved deeply, but her love had not always been returned in full. There were pieces of her still healing, still being gathered from seasons of sorrow. But today, she wasn't the same woman she had been when she first cried out to heaven. Today, she was stronger, and heaven had taken notice. Miles away, in a quiet corner of Arbor Hollow, a man named Kylim was feeling the same stirring. He too had wandered through deserts of disappointment, carrying prayers in his chest like sacred seeds. He had buried his hopes many times beneath the soil of waiting, but the rains had come, slowly, faithfully, and something beautiful had begun to grow. He didn't know her name yet, but he felt her in his spirit. The angels had been working behind the scenes, weaving threads of divine timing through Eloin and Kylem's lives. Every closed door, every detour, every silent season, it had all been leading to this. Now the heavens were opening, and the sacred union long written in the stars was about to unfold. A whisper from the divine, "Trust," the angels whispered to Elowen as she placed her hand over her heart. "Trust that the wounds you carry are not signs of weakness, but sacred spaces where light will enter. Trust that you are not late, you are right on time. Trust that the love you long for is already on its way, crafted by heaven, purified by time, and destined just for you." Elowen closed her eyes. She saw glimpses, not faces, not places, but feelings, peace, laughter, a home in someone's eyes, the kind of love that doesn't demand or diminish but lifts and shelters, a partner in purpose, a companion for the soul. She didn't know his name, but she knew he was real. Heaven's timing. Caleb stood at the threshold of a chapel nestled in pine trees, the kind of place he visited when the noise of the world felt too heavy. He looked up at the stained glass windows, letting the morning sun filter through color and memory. "She's closer than you think," the angels whispered to him. "You've done the work. You've grown in silence. You've prayed when no one saw. And now the season has shifted." He felt it, the surrender, the release of all the almosts and not yets. For the first time in a long time, he wasn't waiting in fear. He was waiting in faith. The convergence God's timing does not run by clock or calendar, it runs by preparation. And both Elohim and Calum had been prepared, not perfectly, but purposefully. And so the paths began to converge through divine alignment, through angelic nudges, through 1,000 invisible miracles. They would find each other, not through striving, not through searching, but through surrender, because the love that was meant for them was not born of effort, but of destiny. The sacred meeting. When Elowen and Coilum met for the first time, it wasn't fireworks. It was a homecoming. The recognition in their eyes was soul deep. Not, "I'm falling in love with you," but, "I remember you." It was peace. It was stillness. It was a divine confirmation that everything, every heartbreak, every delay, every whispered prayer had not been in vain. They didn't need to perform or impress. They only needed to be. And in the being, love was born, pure, steady, eternal, walking in purpose. Their union wasn't just for themselves, it was for the world. Their love would be a lighthouse for others, a testimony of what happens when you wait on God's timing instead of forcing your own. They would walk side by side, not just as lovers, but as co-creators of legacy. Their home would be built on prayer, their foundation would be faith, and their mission would be to show others that divine love is not a myth, it is a miracle unfolding in real time. A love that heals Eloin's wounds would no longer ache. Kylum's lonely nights would become stories of redemption. Together they would carry less, and when they spoke of their journey, it would not be with bitterness, but with awe. We waited, they would say, and he came through. The angels rejoiced above them. The angels rejoiced, not just because two people had found each other, but because heaven's purpose was being fulfilled on earth. Love, real love, was walking again among humanity, not tainted by fear or pride, but anchored in faith and grace. And their story? It was only beginning. Epilogue, a message for you. If you're reading this, you may be in the middle of your own sacred waiting. Perhaps your heart feels weary. Perhaps you've been faithful and still nothing has arrived. But I want you to know this: God has not forgotten you. The angels are surrounding you even now, clearing the path, preparing your heart, and guiding the one who has been destined for you. You are not behind. You are not broken. You are being positioned. So breathe, beloved. Let go of the fear. Let go of the timing and trust. The love that is meant for you is coming. It is real. It is sacred. And it will be everything your soul has ever longed for and more. When it arrives, you will know, because it will feel like coming home. Type yes if you believe in OD. Type 1101 if you believe in God. Type yes if you believe in God